Meet Gurbaksh Chahal. Born in India, raised in the projects of San Jose, California, whom at 16 years old, against the odds, took the risk of dropping out of high school in order to pursue his dream of creating his own successful business. And now, 10 years later, is one of the youngest and wealthiest entrepreneurs in the entire world. I was fortunate enough to meet G, as he's commonly referred, at the 37th floor of his penthouse in San Francisco to pick his brain and share with you how he created success from very humble beginnings.
I would say when I look back at my life 10 years ago, it was probably at a point where I wanted to look at a better life for not only myself but for my family. Try to see if there was a shortcut, just like anything in my life I wanted to do. But if there's a quicker way to do it, why not explore it? And at that point, the internet was coming along. I was 3 years old, and I spent a lot of time looking at it. I was 16, and I never knew that maybe it was going to happen this quick, this fast. But I dreamed when I was a 10-year-old going to sleep every night, thinking that I would make it big. I didn't know when it would come, how it would come, but I just knew inside my gut that my little prayer at night with God was that I would make it.
I also attended a private party, of which his friends and family threw for G, celebrating his appearance on the Oprah show earlier that day.
A lot of us are, in this room specifically, we're keeping our dreams alive. We're actually doing stuff that we love, but I think that a lot of it is just getting the message across to let people know to continue to do that. So I want to share with you actually an email that I got. I got thousands of emails today just from the Oprah show, which we'll see in a little bit.
She was on the Oprah show today.
But one email just struck a chord where I didn't look at everyone, but I saw this one and I was just like, all right, I got to share this today. The person's name is Zach. I'm going to pronounce his name wrong. Backel. Company, he put in his title, not yet, I'm only 7.
I love it.
And he says, hi G, I saw you on the Oprah show. Thank you for talking to Oprah about being teased in school. I am teased a lot because I have dyslexia. I think I'm the least popular boy in my school. I'm trying to do what you told Oprah you did. I heard you say that use that noise for energy. This is what I do today. I know wearing a turban and having dyslexia are not the same, but we both turn negative noise into something positive. Hearing what you said in your interview gives me an extra boost of good energy. So,
A 7-year-old.
Well, I had a close-knit family. My parents were, while they were living the middle-class dream, they weren't really enjoying it. And for me, it wasn't about how do I make, companies worth $340 million. The numbers never showed up to me. It was more or less about how is there an easier way for me to work my butt off, achieve success, and whatever numbers come after that, let it be.
And boy, did the numbers follow. 3 months after turning 18 years old, G sold his first company, Click Agents, for $40 million. It was just last year, at 25 years old, when G sold his second company, Blue Lithium, bought by Yahoo, for $300 million.
But if you get $40 million all at one time and you've never had it, then it becomes something to now have to manage for yourself. Was that difficult for you?
Well, I went through a phase where I think it probably took me a few months to realize, oh my God, I'm a millionaire, right? And I was at 18, and first things I did is, I made a mental note that, my parents loved Lexus, so I bought them new cars, paid for the mortgage, and I think that at any point you reach a certain level of success, you realize one interesting lesson, and that's that staying on top is harder than getting there sometimes. And that's probably the path that I'm on right now, where it's not like I've made it and I've quit and now I can just chill and relax and not do anything. I'm more ambitious than ever. There's going to be plenty of people that try to bring you down. How do you go ahead and eliminate that and still march forward? So a lot of it is just the human mind and the human preparation to want to succeed. I use that negative noise as energy.
You did.
And in a way to go ahead and find out what my true passion was, what my strengths were, and really figure life at an early age. It's not like I have a special brain that allows me to do it, because at 16, I was a dumb 16-year-old high school dropout. And, there's nothing, it's all about defying the odds. And you can defy those odds in every which way, in every battle that you face, but you got to be prepared to do it. And that's really what you got to prepare yourself. Never be afraid to dream big, because nobody can tell you the definition of big. It's only going to be your life that tells you how big you get.